Greetings everyone and welcome back. It has been yet another week and it is time for some Dream Daddy. Welcome Aleph, welcome Phoenix. Yay, Noah, welcome Noah. And welcome anyone viewing anonymously. Aw, I love you too, Noah. And yes, Phoenix, it's been a while. I'm glad that you are up and at it. And Aleph, I know I should probably know who that is, but I don't. But yeah. Woo. All right. Okay. Getting in the zone. So, today we begin the last of the last 7 Dream Daddy streams. We're finishing off the last days, but beforehand, of course, there's been a whole bunch of news this week. A small housekeeping type thing. This was a Twitch update that happened at TwitchCon. So before it was a regular complaint that I don't get any money for any of the ads on this channel, but now I will. It's fucking peanuts. But yay! Now I get ad revenue share with the affiliate program, so that's pretty cool. I just wanted to mention that because I think it's neat. Yeah, and they've got this like pre-roll, but it's like I'd have to run a 60-second ad every 20 minutes in order to completely disable pre-roll ads, and I'm not gonna do that. So pre-roll ads are going to stay. Sorry, folks. I just think that this is a silly amount of times to have to run advertisements, and it would just be really disruptive. More disruptive than pre-roll ads. So, that's what's up with that. And now on to more exciting things. Sleep schedule's been getting progressively earlier because of meds. Yeah. Caffeine! Okay. Yay, caffeine! Please be careful with too much caffeine. You use Adblock, yeah. Right, so this was when we did the Jade stream. We had a whole conversation about whether or not this would really count as being able to go on the Can You Pet the Dog Twitter. But they fucking did it! It's here! Fuck yeah! So there's a link to that. Oh shit, none of my documents are open. Let me open my document so that I remember to send links to things. I'm not going to bother linking to the Twitch ad revenue page. That's not really relevant to YouTube. Where the fuck's that? There it is. Okay. Cool. Alright. Okay, we're back. But, yeah, I was very excited about this, because we had a whole discussion about this, and here it is. Also, it's really neat, because I say down here, the petable dog in Pesterquest was first brought to my attention by this person. Following their helpful suggestion, I requested and received a review code to cover the game for the account, and here's where you can buy it. So that's really neat. That's a lot of people follow this account. That's a lot of people seeing Beck. You can pet the dog if you're brave enough. Yes, you need to work up the courage. You consider getting caffeine pills, but you'll stick to 0-calorie Monster for your poison for now. Oh, this is... caffeine pills just makes me remember, the thing that happened at camp, wherein, one of my coworkers, not Noah, but another person who I will not put on blast by name, took like 3 times the recommended amount of caffeine pills. It was yeah, no, it was a good time. Bless. Yeah. Anyway, so that is that. Do you think Can You Pet the Dog guy played the other routes or just Jade's? I hope Can You Pet the Dog guy played all of them and then, like, is now reading Homestuck. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I was sitting here like, yeah, I'm not gonna like put them on blast by name, and then I look into the chat, and you're just like, yeah, I may or may not make the decision to like block that out when I upload it to YouTube. I don't know, but like, yeah, um. Oh yeah, no, you can definitely like it can do some like serious shit. Caffeine pills for sure. Um, episode of Saved by the Bell. I think I'm like just a few years too young for growing up with that one. You love it. It's your favorite kind of death experience. I I don't drink coffee. I've never had energy drinks. I've never had caffeine pills. I used to drink like orange pico tea, which has like a little bit of caffeine in it all the time, but then my stomach decided it fucking hates me, and orange pico tea is now officially too acidic for my stomach to handle. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous actually about ever actually trying coffee, because I'm like, what the fuck is caffeine gonna do to me? Because some people it helps, and some people it just like even just like a regular coffee would make them like just really shaky, and I'm just like, whew, that's a lot. Yeah, if they said it on TV, it must be true. It has to be true, because the people on TV are the smartest people, and they know everything. You hate the taste. Yeah. See, I like coffee flavored things. Like I like coffee cake, and I like the little coffee crisp bars, or like there's this one like ice cream flavor. It's called like coffee toffee, and it just, you know, it's those two flavors, and like I think those things are okay, but I think that's because the one thing that all of those things have in common is that there's like a fuckload of sugar in them. Monsters are just weird candy syrup and bubbles. Yeah, see, fuckload of sugar. Yes, all cops are good because the TV said so. Okay. Continuing on. Pesterquest this week is Karkat and Kanaya. I love Kanaya so much. Oh my god. I love Kanaya so much. I also love Karkat a lot, but like I love Kanaya with my whole gay heart. So, wait, whoops. What am I doing here? There we go. Links in chat. Karkat is just like the sprites and the whole god, and fucking Aisha is writing Karkat's route, so you know it's going to be fucking spectacular. I am so fucking pumped. Teresy's the only copy link, and she's on thin fucking ice. Oh, fucking bless Teresy. Teresy was my favorite troll even before I knew the trolls' names. Like the first time that I read Homestuck, just like very special place in my heart. And okay, now I gotta like, where's that fucking thing? The fuck am I doing on my computer? Okay, there we are. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to send all of the links in the... Did I put that link? Fuck, I forgot to put that link in my document. Give me a minute. It's been a day. Look, I spent all day today waiting for a phone call back from a job interview, and then they never fucking called me. So, like, that's been my day. Coughing like the fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to play Snowbound Blood eventually, aren't I? One of these days. Anyway, what was I doing? Yes, so, Karkat and Kanaya. Very excited for both of these two motherfuckers. Oh my god. Oh yes, and this is our little gift preview for this volume. Much like when they released John and Rose at the same time, we only got a preview line from... No, wait. yeah, we only got a preview line from John's route. So with this one, we have Kanaya and Karkat. We're getting this preview line from Kanaya's route. I have plenty of friends already, and I don't even like some of them. So, looks like Kanaya's gonna be a tough customer. But I would not expect any less. Boop. There we go. The cold snow to Hive Swap Friendsim's hot piss. Jesus Christ. Speaking of Hive Swap Friendsim, I have 2 tweets here from the lovely Magdalena Clark, who, you know, so words. How sentences? Boy. Okay. So these 2 cheeky little tweets, I think it's fairly safe to assume that Magdalena Clark has written Kanaya's route, which I'm really excited for. So Magdalena Clark did writing for the Hive Swap Friendsim. More specifically, she wrote Vicaire, L-Word, and Zebedee. So all fantastic routes, and I'm super pumped to be seeing more from wonderful Magdalena Clark. Oh yeah, listen, y'all, this shit is ironic. Right. Oh, I forgot to... I was gonna mention something about that when we were looking at the Karkat preview, that they used, like, the 432 fuck you on, like, official fucking, like, content, and that just, like... God, that just got me. Strangers pursuit to trolls on phonics. Yeah, God. What a fucking classic. But yes, honestly, every day, it's so good, y'all. It's so good what we've done, which makes me very excited. I'm super excited, and I'm really happy that Magdalena Clark is doing more writing, because her stuff is awesome. In other fandom news, Case to perform Karklicious at the OP of the Homesick anime. You hope Broadway Karkat is happy. The legacy, the prestige, precisely. That's like, okay. Now, Aleph apparently told me about this like a long time ago, but I don't remember it. So, oops, I guess my memory's bad. That's fine. It happens. But like a few weeks ago, I found out that Case actually got the original fucking Broadway Karkat, Zanny, on their fucking 413 stream, like, for this year. And Zanny, like, officially dubbed Case the new Broadway Karkat, and actually linked to their current, like, stuff, like social medias and stuff, which I thought they would have been terrified to do, because I know that they left because, unfortunately, in fandom spaces, quote-unquote big-name fans tend to not always get treated very nicely, which fucking sucks. But Homesick anime featuring Dante fucking Basco himself. I bet he'd be like super down for that too. Yeah, Broadway is officially a legacy superhero now. Yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, so that was like, that kind of blew my fucking mind. I was like, God damn, I heard Zanny's voice and I was immediately transported back to like fucking summer 2012. I remember staying up like super fucking late to watch a live stream that was like an interview with Zanny, and I remember this very specifically. It was super fucking hot outside. I had the fan in my room blasting, and I stayed up stupid late to hear this because I was so excited. And I was like 15 years old. God. Jade, welcome. Yeah, Dante Bosco was already like really enthusiastic to bring Homestuck to the big screen. Oh, that's right. So this is right. So eBoy Hessie has been posting again. Most recently, this was 21 hours ago. There's Toblerones. More Toblerones. But this time, if we keep on scrolling through, you may notice that this is not the United States, where the first one's for. This is a tea house in fucking Taiwan. So, obviously, he's been traveling. Yeah, let me got to put these links in my document where I put all of the links. Shit, I just clicked on the wrong window. There we go. Alright. First session of a new campaign. Sweet. Homestuck is a cinematic. Homestuck Cinematic Universe? Homestuck Cinematic Universe, like, low-key already exists. Like, there's just, it's not like, it's not cinematic in the sense that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is, but, like, it's here. If you a Toblerone in one of Kate's Hussy zines, you can open a portal to the future and get an advanced copy of Haunt Switch. God, that's right. Kate Mitchell did that, like, started that, like, zine thing of, like, was it Discord messages that Andrew Hussey has sent me or something along those lines. But yeah, this is the only post that I've been able to, like, find about it, and it's from, like, the Homestuck Hive Swap Reddit page. Yeah, like, other than this, I have not seen anything else about whether or not how many of these have been found or taken. Supposedly, they've all been taken at this point, but it's a mystery as to who actually found them, including this. Like, this is an anonymous photo post. Anyway, so that's what's up with that. Like, that's all the details I have on that. I have no fucking clue what's going on there otherwise. And slappers. Yeah, God. Yeah, so that's kind of, like, all I really have on that stuff at this point. But yeah, so lots of things to be excited for. Let's see. Oh, shit. I fucking forgot a thing. Okay, so you know how the next Pesterquest is, Karkat and Kanaya? Well, it was revealed. The person who I saw point this out first was Wakraya on the oh my god, my brain today. Optimistic Duelists Discord server, okay? If you take a look at the ending screen, the victory screen for Jade's Pesterquest. So, if you haven't read that one yet, then, I don't know, close your eyes for a second. You will see this on the ending screen. They put the fucking constellations right fucking there. That's so fucking smart. God fucking damn it. And I'm so mad that nobody thought to fucking do this, when in hindsight it seems so obvious. Fine. Wait, finale to Charlie the Unicorn? That shit's still going? I thought that stopped in, like, 2008 or whatever. Like, 2007. What? Homesick is always 12 steps ahead of us. Indeed. Oh, do I know the constellations off the top of my head? Fuck no. I absolutely do not. I had to use a reference image to create this. Rev Scarecrow. Oh, Rev Scarecrow's Homestuck streams are a fucking trip. Yeah, Tavros. Oh, my boy. Yeah, I was around for, I think, like about a half hour of Rev's stream today ish. Stepped on your what? And what is happening over there, Olive? Yeah, shit, that's still going. I can't fucking believe that. You had to ditch it because of D&D. That is a very valid reason. That is a good fucking reason to not. Yeah, I left after about like half an hour because I wanted to go watch TV with my family. Oh, your computer mouse! Oh my god, I don't know why my brain like immediately jumped to like a literal actual mouse. And like couldn't disconnect from the idea of like a literal actual mouse. My brain today, y'all, is just not in it. My brain's been like, oh my god, they're gonna call me, oh my god, and then they just didn't, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Anyway, hopefully they call tomorrow. They explicitly said they would call on the Friday, and I'm like, okay. It's Thanksgiving weekend, please tell me if I have the job. Oh my god, okay, but she stepped on the back button. Oh my god, that's some fucking precision work. Streams constantly since like 8 o'clock to stay awake. Oh, the mouse and the... Yeah, we had a minor mouse issue in the staff housing at camp this year. It was, you know... It happened. Not as... I have experienced worse mouse issues in previous years, but this year was like, we were pretty good, I think. There was only like 2 in total. It's a good song. Alright, I can check that out. But yeah. Oh, absolutely good times. I love having to be afraid that there's mice nesting in my fucking luggage. Anyway. Let's get back into that game. You are fully prepared to grab it with your bare fucking hands. I commend you for that, because I absolutely would not have done that. Alright, here we are. Back with these 7 fellows, and we are starting today the final round of dates, which means they are all fair game. There is no limit to who you can and cannot vote for. Whoever you would like to see today is the one we shall play. So, preferences, let me know in chat. In the Arctic, no living creatures besides spiders and snow leopards live in our homes. Many problems with the animal and the mineral. Yeah, mineral? The mineral mice? Okay, 1 for Damien, 1 for Joseph. Yeah, Noah, Jade, you got any preferences, any leanings? You open to anything on this day? Oh, a triple, Robert, Damien, Joseph. Okay, so it looks like I will likely be rolling a dice between Damien and Joseph. Unless you have a preference, Noah, if you would like to break this tie. Robert. Okay, so we have 2 votes for all 3 of those. Where's my dice? It is time to roll it. Whoa, I slammed that down a little too hard. It's time to roll a dice. So, let's see. If it's 1, let me... Let me write this down. Okay. 1 or 4 is Robert. 2 or 5 is Damien. And 3 or 6 is Joseph. Okay. I have a D6 at the ready. Yeah, through a tie combo above. And the tiebreaker is 1. Wait, which one was 1? Robert. Okay. So, right, since this is the last date, the third date kind of like, quote unquote, like ends the game. It doesn't take us right back to the screen. This is kind of like the finale, so to speak. So we are going to be doing all of the 7 final dates. But I'm just going to have to backtrack to this particular save file after every time we finish one. So, we will start with Robert. I'll have to kind of feel it out as to what exactly is the... If there's a particular... I don't know where I'm going with this. I was thinking that there was like a point where we'd be like, okay, that's the date finished. Now we'll do the other one, and then we'll like come back to them. No, I'm just gonna. We're hitting that ball all the way out of the park today. We're taking this shit all the way to the fucking end. So Robert, 2 dates completed. Oh, they do the little thing. That's cute. I've never tried mousing over those before. Okay. The beginning of the end. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, so, hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse Dad Book for a while. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I have never played this game through before, so I don't know exactly how the endings work, when we will be allowed, quote unquote, back to take a look at our Dad Book. I just know that it's definitely possible that we can return to an older save file, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Gaster Two Soul, welcome. Oh, Pink Floyd's The Wall. Interesting choice. Alright, okay. Oh, and Max. Welcome, Max. Yeah, nice, decent group of folks in chat today. More the merrier. Okay. Final date with Robert. Let's fucking go. I haven't spoken to Robert since that night we drove out to his thinking spot. He seemed unusually somber then. Like, more so than the usual amount of somber that Robert is, which is already a lot. I've been thinking about him, and I hope he's doing okay, but I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him. Jake. Hey, Jake. Guess who's getting their drink on tonight? Oh, jeez. Alright, so this is gonna be another interesting one. I think that aged well for the Trump era. Pink Floyd's The Wall and Bastion. I take a look at my Dad Book messages. There's a flurry of them from Robert. Guess. It's you. Also me, but mostly you. Okay. So, what foot are we starting off on here? Robert is basically just decided he's going to strong-arm us into going drinking with him tonight. Is the response, yeah, dude, you know, an emphatic yes. Right now? Questioning? Or why? We're gonna signless cosplay. Nice! Hell yeah. Okay, we got 2 yeah dudes. Any other opinions before I keep this boat moving? Boat. I don't know why I use boat specifically. Okay, we got 3 yeah dudes and a Y. So far, yeah dude is winning the majority vote. How many people do we have active in chat right now? Who am I missing? Definitely missing a person, but for the sake of keeping this speedboat going, I don't know why I'm going with the boating thing. Like, this isn't even Joseph's route. We'll hit him up with a yeah, dude. Oh. Oh, right from your snow stuck. Yeah, sweet. Right. Yeah, dude. I typed back to Robert. Robert, buddy. Tonight, we ride. Yes! Meet me at Jim and Cam's at 8 p.m. Okay. Not that I'm unappreciative, but I think this is the first time that Robert's given me more than an hour's warning before hanging out. That is very true. The Robert dates have always been very much, all of a sudden, he's outside of your fucking house and telling you to get outside. Amanda pops her head into the hallway, music I don't recognize blaring from her room. What's up? I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight. Okay, cool. Robert, who is my friend? I have friends. I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda. Aww. Dad, I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being. What are you listening to? Sad shit. In discussion of the wall, it's about as much missing the point as any. Okay, mood. Yeah. So, sad shit. Amanda, language. What would your grandma think? Or I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm leaning on I don't give a fuck anymore. Some sad songs are complete fucking bops. So this is very true. Yeah, don't give a fuck. Grandma. What would your grandma think? Oh, okay. 2 I don't give a fucks, 1 grandma, and 1 language Amanda. Oh my goodness. Yeah. God. Okay. We got... Oh, we... So... I think, is there anyone with an objection to the present majority rule? Be Captain America. I have to, well, I don't know. I was gonna say, oh, I should watch those sometimes, but I don't know. I'm not a superhero movie person. I respect folks who are into that shit. Oh, yo. I'm not really a Marvel person, but the new season of My Hero Academia starts tomorrow. I was reminded of that earlier today. Someone posted something about My Hero, and I was like, oh yeah, isn't that a thing that's gonna be a thing soon? What the fuck is happening with that? Apparently, I googled it just in time, because tomorrow the first episode of season 4 airs. So, that's neat. He's a soldier and a punk, and he definitely swears. Growing your nails. Oh, yes. You know, like, paint them all like the troll gold nail color. You didn't tell your mom because you watch it together. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Okay, anyway, continuing on. Majority rule so far is I don't give a fuck anymore, so. I don't give a fuck anymore. Amanda, Lang... You know what? You're an adult now. I gave it an earnest effort for all 18 years of your life. Go forth and swear. Yeah, the process of swearing in front of my parents generally was just kind of like the older I got, the more I could kind of push the limits, but I don't think that they'll ever be okay with me saying fuck in front of them without prefacing it with a pardon my language and only doing it in this instance where I'm quoting another thing. You were gonna stop watching, then your friends started doing a watch cast, and then you started liking it again. Normal white with maybe little yellow flecks in it. Oh, neat. Yeah, I saw I watched the My Hero movie with a couple of friends because one of them, like, actually found it online somewhere. I don't even know where, but it was fucking impossible to find online. And he was just like, hey, I have a MP4 copy of it. I was like, sweet. But, like, y'all, I don't fucking remember, like, anything that happened in the first 3 seasons of My Hero. I do not remember shit. Fuck. Like, it's starting to come back to me the more that I'm, like, trying to remember and, like, thinking about it, but I'm just gonna fucking jump in and be like, fuck it. Like, I don't know what's going on, but, like, I'm just gonna roll with it. I mean, disposing is, like 2019. It's YouTube rant Sona. Jesus. Oh, you saw it in theaters. Oh, that's so sick. You break another cosplay rule. Hey, fuck it. If you don't like it, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Like, it's your cosplay. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Fuck yeah. That was a very immediate and enthusiastic response. Achievement unlocked. Let Amanda say censored. Oh my god, we got an achievement for letting Amanda swear. I really hope I don't regret this later. Oh, you cried getting eye drops. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting poked in the eye either. Amanda goes back into her room and turns up the volume to her sad shit. Okay, and here is Robert. I put on my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's. I spot Robert leaning against the brick wall, smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I realize that he looks a little different. Cleaner, I guess. It actually seems like he combed his hair and his clothes are less wrinkled than usual. Hey. Hey. You take a shower just for me? I'm working on my relationship with existence. Fuck yeah, man. We both stand there for a second and don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette and abruptly goes inside. I follow him. Cold front came through. Yeah, we're having, like, weird yo-yo weather up here. It's like, it'll be, like, a nice brisk windy day one day, and then the next day it'll be fucking, like, 24 degrees and humid, and it's just, like, some consistency would be nice. Because I keep, like, look, I don't check the fucking weather, okay? I just dress for however it was the day before, and it keeps fucking me over. We support Robert in his mental health recovery, absolutely. Like, thinking back on the last date that we went on with Robert, the second date, I don't think I said anything specifically about this while we were going through the date, but the way that he was talking was, like, it very much sounded like he was incredibly depressed, like, bordering on suicidal ideation. So, yes, we fully fucking support Robert in his mental health recovery. Fall is very yo-yo-y. Yeah, I remember it being more consistent when I was a child. But, you know, global warming, so fuck it. By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar ordering 2 whiskeys. I spot a booth in the back and claim it for us. Robert slides in and hands me a glass. To you, to us, to toast. Thoughts and opinions on which option we should choose here? Yeah, that does sound like a really cool take on the what's it called? The suffer. Oh my god, my brain today. Okay, we got a neutral, toast, and 2 to us is. Any other thoughts and opinions? I'm just gonna have a drink of water before we keep going. Okay, we have 2 toast and 2 to us. So I'm gonna take, let's see here. Let's use a different one this time. Let's use D12. Poor sweet D12 that I fucking never use. Let's bust that one out. Okay. Odd numbers is to us, and even numbers is to toast. And that's a 6. No, that's a 9. I read it upside down. So, that is to us. Here's to us and all the property damage and petty larceny that we may commit tonight. Jeez. Alright, that got a decent reaction. We clink whiskeys and I watch him sip his, rather than his traditional approach of slamming the whiskey back as quickly as possible. Ooh, a Greek twist. Yeah, that sounds really neat. So, what's the plan for tonight? Hit some other bars, maybe grab some pizza. I think that'll kill some time before we go burn down that old abandoned house in the woods. It's definitely not as fun if it's abandoned. Oh boy. So, since this is the final date with Robert, I don't think that Mary wants to murder us, but like, there was some definite dagger eyes being thrown the last time we spoke with Mary in that little like cutscene thing, but so far there doesn't seem to be inter-route congruence, if you know what I mean. So I think technically in this route we're still going to be in Mary's good books. Or at least neutral books. Burn marks on the wrist. Yeah, that would be a really good touch. Mary pops over the back of the booth, a glass of wine in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder. Where was my phone call? Sorry, figured you were busy sinking your teeth into some poor sap. I am. He's right here. I look around the booth to see a guy sitting across from her. He waves meekly. Come on. You replacing me with the new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. Mary leaves her booth and slides in next to Robert. The guy she was sitting with looks mildly relieved. She eyes Robert's clean-pressed clothes up and down suspiciously. What, you got a court date coming up? Okay, he does. He looks handsome, or he'd never convince the jury. I don't know, I actually don't really have a strong leaning on this one. What are y'all feeling on this one? Alright, we gotta vote for never convince the jury. He's handsome. He looks handsome. Okay, 2 votes for he looks handsome. He sure sounds handsome. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling a majority for he looks handsome, so that is it's a boat we're hopping on. Why do I keep talking about boats today? What the fuck is up with that? He looks handsome. I think he cleans up nicely. Oh, okay. So, he didn't like that. Aw, what the fuck, man? Pump the brakes, kid. I blush a little. Seriously, though, what's up with you? Robert stares down at his drink, suddenly looking serious. It's happy. Doctors say it's cirrhosis of the liver. I took that old bag of bones to quit it with the... I told that old bag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but it's all he's ever known. Especially since Ma's gone. Oh, that's his dad. That's why I invited you out tonight. I just didn't want to be alone. It's rough. Oh, come on. Jake, don't be an asshole. You know one thing Robert doesn't joke around about is his pappy. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't like that it made us be an asshole there. I was immediately sympathetic, and then they made the player character be a fucking ass about it, and I'm like, damn, don't do that. They're giving him 2 months. I gotta help him straighten out his affairs. Robert, I'm so sorry. Robert takes a long look at his whiskey, eyeing it in the dim glow of the bar's light. I look at his life, then I look at mine, and I know history is just doomed to repeat itself. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend in Acapulco. They watch the sunset every night. Probably screw like donkeys. Okay, that was a 180. So wait a second. Was the cancer thing a lie then, or what? Necklace of the Disciple symbol. Oh yeah, that sounds really cute. Wait, aren't rabbits the ones who screw a lot? Oh, sorry, didn't realize you were an expert on which animals screw a lot. Please stop saying the word screw. Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets up out of the booth. Me and Jake are gonna hit the bricks. You coming with? Mary casts one last glance at the sad sap she's been hunting and downs the rest of her wine in one gulp. This place is dead anyways. Alright, so we have... So this is looking a little bit closer to what the first date was like, where we were bar hopping with Joseph and Mary. Not Joseph and Mary, Jesus Christ. Robert and Mary. I'm assuming that eventually Mary will leave us be, as she did during the first date as well. Robert jokes about death a lot, wonder why. Yeah, Robert's going through some stuff. I have a feeling we're gonna get deeper into those conversations again tonight. Kind of like the car ride home from the second date. We exit the bar and find the typically empty street filled with a small crowd of people. At the front is a guy with a really deliberate attitude and bad posture. He carries a lantern that he shines up at his face for dramatic effect. What's going on? Looks like it's one of those walking ghost tours. They do that in this part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know all the stories are fake, right? Oh. Pretty much all my stories are fake. This is research. Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns when he notices I'm not following him. Come on. We can't just crash it, can we? Don't be such a square, Jake. Just act like you belong. Robert sidles up to the tour group. I reluctantly fall into step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Probably only stay till 12. Alright. That's fair. I do run these things pretty late. Joseph, Mary, and Robert, the Holy Trinity. God, that sure is a statement. Okay, so I guess we're doing this now. We're following this, like, ghost tour of, like, false ghost stories. Oh, God, I should have fucking known. God. This, well, looks like we're spending another evening with Quinn. More Homestuck dialogue, true. God, don't be such a square Jake. Just act like you belong. Oy vey. Yeah. Motherfucking Quinn. Tourmaster Quinn this time. Alright, here we fucking... You missed him the first time. Oh, that's true. Oh, you're in for a fucking treat with this one. Alright. Hey, hey! It was in this place in 1964 that the most infamous witch trials were held. To date, we do not know if the people burned at the stake were actually witches, but it is widely reported that their ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day. It was actually 1692.
Hey!
What? And the site was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry. Who are you? Oh my god, Robert, stop. This guy's just perpetually having a rough time. You really don't need to do this to him right now. Daniel McSturgis, ghost historian. Fucking hell. What doesn't the man do? Yeah, he just... And this is my colleague, Dr... Oh, God. Oh, was that a reference to something that completely flew over my head? Because I am not in the same generation as the characters in this game. CEO's ex-squid. Oh yeah, it's absolutely dragging us by our fucking ankles into this. So, 80s reference, 90s reference, 2000 reference, or contemporary reference? Robert, CEO of Depression. Oh, God. Okay. Any thoughts, feelings, or opinions? Okay, we have 2 votes for 80s reference, 1 vote for 2000s reference. Any other contenders? CEO of your heart? Ah. Oh, 1 more vote for 80s reference. Oh, it's reference because the 80s weren't even real. Oh my god. Okay, wait a second. That is 3 votes for 80s though, so I gotta go with majority rule on this one. 80s reference it is. Aleph, you have very strong opinions about the 80s, I think. Oh, alright. That was a very good decision. Okay. Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book. You may have seen our guest cameo on Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition. It's the 70s that aren't real. Learn the fucking difference. A couple of people in the group start nodding. Man, Robert's good at this.
My feelings hurt.
Did anyone catch what that sound clip was? Because it didn't quite register for me what he actually said, but Quinn definitely said something there, and his sound clips are all fucking golden. Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first stop. We like to keep a low profile. Easier to catch ghosts that way.
Hey.
This is so bullshit. They've definitely been here. Been standing next to them the whole time. Thank you, random lady who I do not know. Oh my god, these fucking 3. As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the Coffee Spoon over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by hauntings since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. But whatever you want to say is cool, I guess. Your tour. He said my feelings hurt. Oh my god. There's both the 70s and the 80s definitely had a lot of things happening. Robert has deception of 10 plus. Oh yeah, Robert's stats are through the fucking roof. What was it? What was one? I think one of the videos is called Robert rolled like nat 20 in charisma or something. Robert has spent 30 years grinding. Yes. Illusion 100, persuasion 100. Yeah, like there's Robert's just like his incredibly skillful lying is like a little bit scary. Because it's like, damn, that's like, he's really fucking good at this. How do you get so good at like fucking around like that? Man, I didn't know that about Matt. Wait, Robert's making this up. Yes, he's making this shit up. The rest of the tour group listens intently to Robert's every word. I think the tour guide can tell that he's losing the group. He seems to be getting flustered.
Hey!
Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location. Robert, Mary, and I follow the group down the street. That tour guide's shirt is cool. Yeah, everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location. I turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that t-shirt. Well, I guess we're in this for a long haul then. Just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion, and we'll have cool ghost shirts in no time.
Hey, nice.
Okay. Our group arrives at an old, decrepit, colonial-style house.
Bang,
A quick pause in the tour. My name is Quinn, but most people on the ghost tour circuit call me Tourmaster Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, and part-time actor.
all right.
I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, MC bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional vaudevillian mime work. Tourmaster Quinn gives out headshots to all of us. His resume is on the back. Stage combat experience. Anyway, here's a little bit of history for you all. This was the home of noted American author Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was wildly popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic of this very home where she wrote such classics as The Diaries of a Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzwilliam's Courtship, and The Ghost of Sea Captain Reginald Barclay. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can see a light from the attic where the ghost of Miss Pembridge continues to work on her latest bestseller. I guess you could say that she was consumed by her work. Oh, buddy, no. You're gonna bounce. Alright. Have a lovely evening, Noah. Love you too.
My feelings hurt.
Did he just say hurt my feelings again? I gotta turn the volume up on this. Gwen is Jewish. Yeah, I can see that, sure. Oh, Robert must have been a con artist once or twice. Like, there must be, like, at least a small history of that in order for him to be this good at lying to people. No reaction from the crowd. This guy needs to work on his dad jokes. Actually, consumption is a popular cover-up. Little known fact is that it was a murder-suicide. I'm pretty sure she died of consumption. Sure. And we definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That's the watered-down, censored version they teach you in school. But if you can't handle the real story, I understand. It's not for the faint of heart. So, okay, Robert, oh my god, he's justifying his lying with a fake-ass fucking conspiracy theory? Can we? I think everyone would much rather hear what this world-renowned ghost historian has to say, right, everybody?
Hey.
The group murmurs in agreement. Aw. They're really fucking this poor guy over. This is a topic we cover extensively in our book. Dr. Loomis, would you care to tell the story? Oh, God.
That's the good stuff.
Oh, God. Okay, so we have to decide what story we're gonna tell. riff something highbrow, go with something I know, or rely on amazing improv comedy skills. Oh, you started getting into Danganronpa! Oh, yeah, Danganronpa. Shit. I haven't read that since I read it for the first time on the fucking something awful forums in like 2013. Okay. It is midnight, which means it's break time. So I'm gonna save here. And then we're gonna do the whole rigmarole of doing break music, all that jazz. There we go. Yeah, so we got a neutral, we got a something I know. Any other votes, toss them in during break, and then we'll tally them up and keep going after our quick little intermission back in 5. Hello, folks, and we're going to be jumping right back in. Sorry if this seems abrupt. I just forgot to set the timer, so that is why the timer didn't go off. So here is the last save. So
That's the good stuff.
why is Quinn Sprite missing the sunglasses? Wasn't he wearing the sunglasses before? Anyway. Do not seem to be any more votes flying in here. Cryptid. Yeah, I was immediately like, that doesn't seem right. But riff something highbrow, go with something I know, or rely on amazing improv comedy skills. We got a neutral and a something I know, and there's been tons of time for people to toss their votes in, so I'm gonna go with something I know. In the 19th century, Dorothy Pembridge was credited for protecting New York City from potentially world-ending paranormal forces. Despite her success, her ragtag group of ghost hunters were disbanded by government officials. That's the plot of fucking Ghostbusters, isn't it? I am 95% sure that is the plot of Ghostbusters with different names. However, after learning that the ghost of Vigo the Carpathian had taken an interest in her son, her and her ghost-busting friends launched a mission to defeat the ghost and once again save New York City. This is definitely Ghostbusters. Hey, isn't that the plot to... Nope, it's not. Okay, Robert is impressed. Alright, that's good. The tour guide seems to take this as an opportunity to take back the group and addresses us with some razzle-dazzle. What an interesting story. Now, I just want everyone to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anyone thinks they can't handle it, feel free to excuse yourselves. Alright, I'm bored. Mary turns to a young guy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder. Hey, kid. Fancy buying a gal a drink? The guy looks up at her and smiles. Only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town. I think I could exorcise your demons, if that's what you're looking for. Oh, jeez.
Hey.
Don't write checks your dick can't cash, kid. Oh my. His eyes go wide. Mary salutes me and Robert. She suddenly pulls me into a hug and murmurs into my ear. When you've known Rob for as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay? Aw, she, under all that, acid, she really cares. I probably could have picked a better word there, but I was trying to, like, you know, the brain was not coming up with the right word. But yeah, that's true. That's so fucking in character for Jake, too, to make a fucking Ghostbusters reference. Fucking CrossFit jeans. But yeah, that's so sweet. But yeah, no, those vibes were definitely there from the beginning. That, like, there's something a little off. So we'll see where this evening goes. Sure, Mary. Good man. Mary pats me on the back and pulls away. She takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street. Take it sleazy, fellas. And she's back. God help that poor soul. Mary or the kid? Both. Yep. The cemetery. A familiar sight from our date with the second date with Damien. Our last stop. This burial ground is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. There's the wailing ghost of the wharfman, the vampire of Maple Bay, the children of the moonlight. What about the Dover ghost? By this point, the tour guide is clearly irritated with us. The sunglasses are back. What about it? Oh, nothing. I just think it would be a crime to come all the way out to this cemetery, the actual origin of one of New England's most notorious paranormal entities, and not even mention the infamous Dover ghost. That's not a real thing. That is absolutely not a real thing. I think someone needs to brush up on their paranormal history. God. I know tons about paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area. I can guarantee there's one you don't know. Yeah, because it's the one you're about to pull out of your fucking ass. Robert looks over at me and smiles. Would you folks care to hear the tale of how Loomis and I met? No. The entire group shushes the tour guide. Oh my god.
I'm so sad.
Oh my god. He just goes, I'm so sad. This fucking guy. I genuinely feel bad for him in this one though. Because before it was just like, you know, kind of like, oh dear, things are not going right for this guy. But now it's like, we're like deliberately fucking his shit up. And it's like, damn, that's rough. He's just trying to do his fucking job, y'all. He's had a rough time, and he's just trying to make a few bucks so he can fucking pay for the divorce from his ex-wife. Okay, fine, tell the story. Well, it was a dark and stormy night. Oh, come on, really, Robert? You can do better than that. I wasn't always a paranormal investigator. Way back when, I was just a Bible salesman, a traveling grifter, or a carnival barker. Which one will spice the story up just that little bit more? Bible salesman. That's an interesting setup, because it could be some sort of biblical religious churchy bullshit. They run into a ghost. Traveling grifter. Carnival barker. Well, carnivals have, like, you know, their kind of cultural stereotype is that they're odd and kind of creepy. So, I don't know. Any opinions? Aleph is voting grifter. Anybody else got something to add? Pardon me. I actually got up at a decent time today. And I helped my mom make some cookies because we're having family over for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Remember, because Robert wanted to be a grifter when he was a kid. Oh yeah, he did mention that, but it's like, was that a lie or was that the truth? If there are no other opinions, I will bust out the dice again on this one. Because, oh goodness. Oh, excuse me. Yawning all over the place. There seem to be two conflicting options at the moment. Okay. Odd numbers Grifter, even numbers, Carnival Barker. Whoop, shit, where'd my dice go? Oh, there it is. Okay, let me roll that one again. That's a 3. Traveling Grifter. Alright. Moving from town to town, always looking for my next mark. It wasn't an easy life, but I had fun. Taking from the rich, giving to the poor. Actually, also taking from the poor. Ah, we got a second vote for Grifter coming in. Good. I'm glad that I made the right roll.
Huh.
I had a shaky moral foundation. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident, but little did I know that this city had a dark side.
Huh.
Now, about the same time, I was starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment and operated the EVP machine, all that. Wait. Yes? Who was the famous ghost hunter?
Hey.
Well, I don't like to name drop, but Georgia Mathers. The tour group gasps.
Hey.
Georgia Mathers? She's a legend. You know her?
Hmm?
Knew her. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie.
Oh.
Anyway, we were in Maple Bay investigating some reports of strange lights and sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now, we had been warned by the old crypt keeper that this place was highly dangerous, but Georgia was never one to shy away from an adventure. We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured your so-called wailing watchman. A wailing ghost of the wharfman. Whatever. Your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask. But the Dover ghost... Man. Tell him, Loomis.
Hey.
So there I was, just walking back to my hotel after a long day of... selling Bibles, working a couple short cons, or running the dunk tank. Well, if we pick the top or bottom options, we will no longer have a consistent story and completely give ourselves away. So, I'm gonna say working a couple of short cons. Unless someone wants to see what happens if we fuck up our story a little bit. Yeah. I got 1 vote for cons, so I think I'm just gonna hop forward with it, because Robert will probably not take too kindly if we blow our cover. Working a couple short cons. Classic pigeon drop scam. Putting out feelers for a rip deal. I was gonna steal a baby, probably. Would have made me rich. Steal a baby? Dude, what the fuck? I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a very suspicious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate. And thank God you did. Georgia and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. At first, things were pretty normal, but after about an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run.
Hey.
God, that's so cliche. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. We started to hear this faint, distant scraping noise, like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until it was deafening, some kind of demented howl. And then I felt it. Something, grabbing my ankle. Robert has the whole crowd, hook, line, and sinker. You could hear a pin drop. I only cried twice in my life. Once was at the birth of my daughter. The other was when that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but I knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die. The moment I crossed the iron gate in the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran into the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled across the floor by... God, to this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but like... I glanced at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like tried to put one together. The arms were too long. Its eyes glowed red. It was like a walking shadow. Mothman? What did I do? What any good person would do. I lunged for... Shoot, what was his fake name again? Oh no! Was it Davis, David, or Daniel? I'm pretty sure... Was it Davis? Robert just has fucking cryptid problems, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's true. We had cryptid issues in the last date with Robert, too. I think it was Davis. I am fairly certain it was not Daniel. It was either Davis or David, but I'm pretty sure it was Davis. Fuck. And of course, Al, if you're voting for Daniel. Okay, anyone else? Does anyone else have any thoughts on this? Because I super don't remember which one it was. I'm not good at this kind of shit. Any other votes before I just roll a dice on it? Anyone? Alright, it's D12 time. Because I guess I'm just gonna use my D12 for all of them today. Shit. Okay. Odd numbers, Davis. Even numbers, Daniel. 12. Olive, you better be right. Daniel McSturgis. Daniel. Ugh. I grabbed his hand and entered into a tug of war with the unholiest of forces. Yeah, you also better not be using a goddamn guide, because I'm trying to not use a guide and just let this be an organic experience.
Really?
I thought I was going to be torn in half.
Oh.
But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket, and to this day I can remember what passage it opened up to. Oh, am I gonna have to look up fucking Bible passages? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure Austin is not a book in the Bible. But I also did not pay attention in religion class, despite the fact that I went to a fucking Catholic school. So... Damn it, am I gonna have to fucking Google this shit? Fucking hell. Okay, what's the first one? Leviticus 2:5? I'm opening an incognito window for this, because I don't want this in my fucking browser history. Okay, Leviticus 2:5. Revelations 1:3. Ecclesiastes 12:7. And I'm pretty sure that Austin is not a book in the Bible, but just in case. And that is leading me to a wrestling reference. Which I now look into chat and see that Max has voted for that one. Which makes sense. No, you know what? No, never stop. I love it. I love that you know so much about it and are so passionate about it. I appreciate that passion a lot. So well, just for some fun trivia, Well, take a look at what that means, and then we will not pick it because it will blow our cover because it's not an actual Bible quote. Okay. So, okay. Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass. Okay. There's probably, I have a whole article open. There's probably more to it than just saying, I just whooped your ass. But for the sake of time, I'm going to take a look at the other options here. Leviticus 2:5 is... How the fuck does this webpage work? Oh, it's got like a shitload of different... It's just Leviticus 2:5, but from like a shitload of different Bible versions. Okay. I mean, I'm sure that like the gist is probably the same for all of them. Talk about Psalms, talk about John 3:16, and then Austin 3:16 says, I just whooped your ass. Alright. Okay, if your grain offering is prepared on a griddle, it is to be made of the finest flour mixed with oil and without yeast. Okay, so that's Leviticus 2:5. Revelations 1:3 is, blessed is the one who reads aloud the words of this prophecy, and blessed are those who hear it and take to heart what is written in it, because the time is near. And Ecclesiastes 12:7 is, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. Any preferences amongst these? I mean, the first one is about making food. The second one is about fulfilling a prophecy. And the third one is basically dust to dust, ashes to ashes. I feel like the third one might have, like, a more impactful relationship to the story of it being like a ghost and shit. But also maybe it's a little too on the nose. Any opinions, or are you just gonna say fuck it on this one and do whatever? If I don't get responses in chat, I'm just gonna give it a big ol' fuck it. Oh, there's the link. Let me click on it. Oh, is it linked to the promo? Okay, sweet. I'll link that. I'll watch that after stream, and for future people watching on YouTube, there will be a link to that in the description as well. Okay, so I'm gonna say fuck it, and go with Ecclesiastes. However, the promo made a transcript. Yeah, so I'll link to that underneath the video for sure. Fuck it. Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. I have no idea where Robert pulled that verse from. Well, it is the right one. Hey, that was right. That was a good choice, I guess. With a horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed onto the ground, exhausted. We were both covered in blood. Wait, where did all the fucking blood come from? What the hell? That damn creature clawed into my chest, got me real good. Had to get 16 stitches. Robert pulls down the collar of his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar across his pecs. Yo, where is that actually from? Damn. And that's how I got this scar. I followed George and Mathers to the ends of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists that threw our equipment across the room, but I had never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that. Neither was I. Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that experience a better man and a better friend. And we've been brothers ever since. The tour group gives us a round of applause as Daniel, or Robert, and I share an emotional hug. As he embraces me, I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean up good. I find myself lingering a little too long on the hug. The tour guide seems to have bought it. Even he's wiping a tear from his eyes. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to share the story. Be sure to watch out for our book. Oh god. Paranormal Excursions of the Supernatural, Ice Road Ghost Truckers. I Saw a Demon, the shocking true story of seeing a demon. Or The Bro's Guide to the Hottest Ghost. Okay. Any opinions as to which option we should go with on this one? Paranormal Excursions of the Supernatural, Ice Road Ghost Truckers ties us to the popular television show I Saw a Demon, the shocking true story of seeing a demon. Straightforward, or The Bro's Guide to the Hottest Ghosts, which is definitely a title for a book. Any opinions? I'm leaning towards the middle one, personally, but, anyone else want to fuck it up and go with one of the goofier ones? Ice Road. Okay, we gotta vote for Ice Road. Any other opinions, or are we saying fuck it and associating ourselves with Ice Road? Ice Road Ghost Truckers. 2 votes for Ice Road. Alright. Well, fuck it. Let's keep this truck. Not a boat this time. Truck. Moving along. Paranormal Excursions of the Supernatural, Ice Road Ghost Truckers. Robert has to suppress a laugh at that one. Alright, that was a good choice.
That's the good stuff.
Well, I think you both definitely earned your t-shirts. The tour guide hands us the coveted t-shirts. Then he slips us both his business card and leans in close. If you guys are ever in need of a professional actor, balloon animal artist, Elvis impersonator, or nude model, please don't hesitate to contact me. So this guy will do literally any fucking job.
Oh.
You got it, buddy. After a couple of tourists take selfies with us, we split away from the group and walk home. That was incredible. I really can't believe they bought all of that. I didn't know you had it in you, Jake. Excuse me, Dr. Loomis. That bit about the pocket Bible was aces. I thought about giving the Dover girls glowing red eyes was a little cliche. And the Kubrick conspiracy theory bit wasn't? All part of the character. Well, we got the shirts out of it. We arrive in front of Robert's house. Wanna have a drink? Okay. So, yeah, this can't be the end of this final date. We cannot cut this here. Because, like, it's the final date. It's, you know, they're getting emotional. And so far, it's just been very goofy. And I'm intrigued to see what happens if we just go chill. So I'm thinking, is that even a question? I mean, that's what they were planning on doing in the first place. So wouldn't it make sense for him to just be like, yeah. Yeah. I know we cut off Robert's first date a little bit early because he's like, let's go do illegal things. And we were like, no thanks. But, I'm gonna say we fucking go for it. Is that even a question? I mean, unless there are any objections, although I'm not sure why there would be objections, because, you know, seems to be the logical conclusion to have an actual private sit-down conversation. Alright, well, no one's saying anything, at least from my present timeline perspective. So, is that even a question? Robert, how long have you known me for? Do you really think I would turn down the opportunity to share a fine alcoholic beverage with my treasured friend and accomplice, Mr. Robert Bobbert Small? If you ever call me Bobbert again, I will kick you right in the shins. Both of them. Then you can expect an angry phone call from my orthopedist in the morning. Bobbert. Robert just laughs and starts unlocking his door. My shins live to die another day.
Hey.
Robert leads me inside. I can't help but think about what Mary said to me. Robert did seem a little bit off, but that completely disappeared when we were joking around with the ghost tour. I don't know. He's hard to read. While I'm thinking, I hear claws skittering across the floor. Betsy! Oh god, it says Pitbull. I'm about to be torn to shreds. I shut my eyes tight and brace for impact. Betsy, hey, be nice. I don't feel anything but tiny paws scratching at my shoes. I open my eyes. Betsy! Ah, and then she disappeared. God damn it. Let me see the cute dog. Betsy? Ah, there she is. Robert's dog jumps away from me, running around in circles and sniffing Robert's legs. He pats her on the head. Hey, that's not a pit bull. This is the cutest, dumbest Boston Terrier I've ever seen. Betsy, you're not a pit bull? And you weren't taken by the Dover ghost? Betsy's made of tougher stuff than that. Ain't you, girl? Betsy rolls over for some well-served belly rubs. I just keep a picture of a large pit bull on my wall in case of emergencies. Comedic emergencies. We make our way to Robert's living room. For a quiet man with arguably the oldest pickup truck that can legally be driven, his place is amazing. There are sleek modern appliances throughout the room with a big flat-screen TV mounted on the wall. He has shelves upon shelves of DVDs. Guess he wasn't lying about being really into cinema. He pours us both glasses of whiskey from a well-stocked bar in the corner while Betsy curls up on a pile of cushions. So, how did you really get that scar? And don't tell me you got it from fishing for Alaskan king crabs in the Bering Sea or something. You trained me too well. Robert laughs and takes a sip of his drink. My daughter and I were riding our bikes. I hit a rock, flew over the handlebars, and then we went to the hospital. And that's it. Not a very interesting story. I've never heard you talk about your daughter. Well, I have one. That's her. He points at a picture on the wall of a very serious little girl with dark eyes. Yep, that's definitely Robert's daughter. How old is she? 25? 26? Not too sure. Does she live around here?
Really?
No, Val lives back home in Brooklyn. Works at some new media online magazine thing. Makes buckets, though. He suddenly seems really serious. I probably shouldn't press him about it. You like Santana? That's just a name. What's he talking about? Shit, what the fuck? Oh god, Aleph. Bucket joke? Really? I mean, like... Yeah. Okay, we got one, yes. I'm really suspicious of your choices, though, Aleph, because you hinted before it referring to a guide, and I'm trying to freestyle this one. But also, you know, it would be nice to actually see what the good end is and not fuck it up. So I'm assuming if you're saying yes, you're either looking at a guide or you know what the fuck he's talking about. Please inform me of what the fuck he's talking about. Because when he's like, you like Santana? And I'm just like, damn. Is he talking about a person? Is he talking about, like, a place? Is he talking about an alcoholic beverage? Like, those are the first three things that come to my mind. He's a singer. Oh, that's right. Fuck, because he asked us about the music in the car ride on last date, too. That makes sense. So the answer, yes. Yeah, I would imagine the answer would probably Yes. Because he's, I'm assuming, asking because he's gonna fucking put the music on. Yes. Great. Robert puts on Santana, then takes a seat on the couch next to me. He suddenly downs his drink in one gulp. Hey, you alright?
So.
Oh, okay. Robert leans in and kisses me, the taste of whiskey burning my lips. I'm surprised at first, but slowly relax into his arms. He pulls away slightly, his lips barely brushing against my mouth. I am now. Damn! I can't say anything, at best managing a sigh. Robert leans in again, kissing me harder. He pulls my bottom lip between his teeth and bites slightly, sliding a hand under my shirt. My heart pounds in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch. He kisses a trail down my neck, his teeth grazing my skin. This game is rated T, right? Because whenever we've had a couple of moments like this where it's like skirting close to my line of comfort with reading things out loud. But I'm pretty sure this game's rating is like not there. Yeah. Wow, Steam is so very useful. It doesn't have a fucking rating on it. Anyway. You know what, let's just fuck it. You know, saying fuck it has worked with every other visual novel game we have played that's skirted close to the line, so let's just see where this goes. I just... wait. It's not that. Right, because he's using this as a distraction. There's definitely something else going on with Robert, but he's just like, what if we make out right now? Flashbacks to the big fluffy lad in Rose of Winter. Oh, yes. Robert bites down and I have to stifle a moan. Stop. Robert stiffens up and pulls away. No biting? No, I'm more than okay with that. Something's up. And the music stops. Fuck. Robert runs a hand through his hair and looks away. I'm fine. I've just been kind of stressed out. Tired. Not a big deal. Not buying it. Alright, I say we push it. Because I feel like we're finally at a point with Robert where we can be comfortable enough getting like with pushing him to be vulnerable with us, because he's opened up to us before, like in that car ride. That was like some good shit. So, you know, I'm thinking we go for it. But are there any other opinions or arguments for which way we should go here? Because we're getting into like some tense decisions. Any other thoughts, feelings, anything? I'm gonna say fucking go for it. Pretty soon, if there are no objections. Okay. Push it. Yeah, because that sounded fake as fuck. Listen, I want this as badly as you do, but I know something's wrong. I need to make sure that you're okay. Robert stares at the ground. You don't know me that well, Jake. I'm not a good person. He takes a deep breath. I spent my whole life only taking and taking and taking. And now here I am, an old broken man, sitting on top of a pile of everything I've ever taken, alone. But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings.
Oh.
It's... He sighs heavily. It's Val. She's visiting tomorrow. She wants to patch things up. Are you... I'm sorry, but is this a bit? No. When was the last time you saw her? 3, 4, I think. Months?
I don't know.
Years. Oof. I sit up straight. Jesus, Robert, what happened between you two? I don't want to talk about it. Robert and I sit in silence, neither of us wanting to look at each other, both of us unsure what to do next. Fine. Things were already bad between us. I cared about her. I always did. Things just got in the way. And before I knew it, she was leaving for college, wanting nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out here to settle down. We thought it would help to get away from all the distractions, all the money, the drinking. But temptation gets to you. I tried to be better, but I just couldn't. And then the accident changed everything. I think every day about how she must have died hating me. I never became the better man she wanted me to be. The one she always saw in me. She was the last thread Val and I had connecting us together. I didn't know that when I lost my wife, I was going to lose my daughter, too. Ooh. Yeah. Big oof. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that is really fucking stressful that she's now reaching out, right? Like, there's a lot sitting on that, meetup tomorrow. Robert, I spent so much time chasing after things I thought were gonna make me happy that I ruined my only real chance at happiness. Now my wife is dead and my daughter hates me. And then I convinced myself that this... He gestures vaguely in my direction. Was going to make me happy. Why do I even try anymore? I'm so sorry. I know how hard it is to... No, you don't. How could you possibly know how this feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. I was a terrible husband, and I'm an even worse father. I have no idea why she's even bothering to contact me now. I know I'm just gonna fuck it up like I always do. I'm broken. I shouldn't even go. Robert puts his head in his hands. He doubts himself so much. Tell him what he wants to hear, tell him what he needs to hear, or walk away. Definitely not walk away. But yeah, tell him what he needs to hear. Because telling someone what they want to hear never actually helps the situation. It's like, you know, you're smacking a fucking Band-Aid on a broken bone. Like, that's not... There's no substance in that. Right? Tell him what he needs to hear. Yeah, boy. Nothing is going to change until you do. Oh, nothing is going to change until you do. Robert pauses. He looks at me. There are lots of things in my life that I regret. That I wish I could take back or do over. And it hurts so much to know that I can't. But what I can do, and what you have the privilege of doing tomorrow morning, is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things aren't going to fix themselves tomorrow or the next day, and patching things up with Val isn't going to solve all your problems either. But nothing is going to change if you don't. And you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And you're right, I don't know you that well. But you have the same capacity for good that we all have, and I know you can find it. Val is giving you a chance. Don't waste it. But, Robert, listen to me. It's gonna be okay. But... I lean over and embrace Robert, pulling him in as tightly as I can. He buries his head in my shoulder, hugging me back. It's gonna be okay. I place a hand on the back of his head and stroke his hair. He shudders, then sobs, and I realize that he's crying. Y'all, I'm gonna fucking cry. Good timeline, Dirk Jake. True. Thank you. We stay there for a while, holding each other. We both eventually drift off to sleep. Okay. Date complete. Okay, I think we did well on that one. If we don't get an S, I'm gonna be mad. An A? Fuck off. What the hell? We got the fucking eggplant one for almost every single choice. What, did we only get an A because we made that one bad decision by complimenting him and saying he was handsome in like the very beginning of the fucking route? Fuck out of here with this shit. Damn. That was fucking good though. Like the fucking writing in this game just like continues to impress me every time. It's so good. God. Oh yes, and our pointless rating bars this time are Respect, Grill Dad, Paranoia, Crime, Tourmaster, and Real Talk. Alright. Since this is the last date, we are not going to be returning to Dadbook after this, but I don't know where we are going to be going. I don't know how exactly this game finishes things off. But let's find out. Achievement unlocked. Knife Dad for doing all 3 dates with Robert. Okay. Ooh, it's taking longer than usual to load. Okay. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Jake. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No. You ask too many questions, or sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. So, I don't know where this scene is leading. Like, is this leading to us being like, honey, I have a boyfriend? Or is there like, I don't know what's going on here. Oh my goodness, I'm super apologize if my microphone just picked up me snapping my fucking neck. That was louder than I intended. The feds? Oh yes, the feds. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government.
Aww.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Ugh. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figured you probably wouldn't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal iceberg ghost truckers? This is all 19 seasons! Oh, that is sick. 19 seasons sounds like a fucking expensive box set. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured in the show. Aww, that is so sweet. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Oh my god, look, they're all there. This is so cute. Oh, it's a little... The banner that you can no longer see says congratulations. Aww. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. Aww. Like a mockumentary? Yeah, I guess that would be kind of like that. But that scared you. It startled me a little bit too. Not gonna lie. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Hey. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind with the crunchies in the middle. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. Aww. This is so sweet. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Oh, hello. Jake, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them of fine quality, screen printed with the logo and V-side of world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at the most respectable of retailers. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. Oh boy, let's see what this is of. Oh god. What is she teaching Amanda here? Listen, kid, you're gonna need some real life skills out there if you're gonna make it out in the streets. I'm going to college. Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink. Right. And I know you're not smart enough to... And I know you're smart enough to not drink until you're of legal age. Uh-huh. But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it'd behoove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. Got it. Hypothetically. And if you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. What's going on here? Ugh. Girl talk. Mary turns back to Amanda. Now let me tell you about how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing to know, you get straight A's if they die during the semester. Mary! Relax, it's a myth. Hey. Supposedly. She trying to get Amanda to murder her fucking roommate? Against my better judgment, I leave them be. Is this Robert's daughter? I don't think I recognize that girl by the snack table. I should go say hello. Hi, I don't think we've met. Oh, we've met. Years ago. And I'm here for my revenge. Oh yes, like father, like daughter. You're Robert's kid, aren't you? Spot on. I guess that makes you Jake, huh? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad Robert brought you along. He promised there would be free food, so that's kinda hard to pass up. And... look, I don't know you, but can I get real with you for a sec? My old man's a real closed book, you know? Me and him, we got a long way to go. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. That kind of bitterness, it poisons you, I think. I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better. A lot better. And between him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling you have something to do with it. So, thanks. Robert means a lot to me. I'm glad he's getting better. Ugh. Don't you also just drink water if you have a hangover? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's also a thing. Rosalind. Oh god, true. Fuck, big Rose vibes. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else. What? I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know why I'm like this. Because your dad is fucking Robert, okay? That's why. I think it runs in the family. Amanda trots up to the conversation. Hey, I love your necklace. And your hair. And just, geez, like your whole vibe is cool. Oh. Amanda is starstruck. Oh, that's adorable. Thanks. I like your jacket. My girlfriend collects pins, too. Fuck yeah, boy! Even bigger Rosalind vibes now. Oh, this is my daughter, Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter, Val. Nice meeting you. I heard you're a photographer. Aspiring photographer. I'm going to school for it. You take pictures? Yes. Then you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz. Yes! There's, you know, there's all this fucking, like, superiority language couching the art world of, like, who counts as a real artist, or, you know, a real sculptor, a real photographer, a real painter. If you take pictures, you're fucking, you know, if you're like, I take photos, this is my thing, you know, this is my hobby, you're a fucking photographer. If you do fucking painting, you're a fucking painter. Like, fuck that, like, you know, language of, like, having to reach a certain level of expertise to, like, count, quote unquote, or whatever, you know? Fuck it. Anybody can be a fucking artist. I strongly believe that shit. Val hands Amanda a business card. Oh my god, is she also a photographer? Oh, that's so great! If you're ever looking for internships, shoot me an email. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding wine glasses. Catch you later. Ah! Oh yes, Val definitely needs to get to know Mary. Because Mary is also a relatively prominent figure in Robert's life. But, like, damn. I love all of this, like, a lot. Oh my god. Val walks away. She's so cool. She gave me her business card. She touched my hand. Aww. Congrats, you just networked for the first time. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock market, synergy. Well, you're making a fortune as a businesswoman. I gotta keep this party going. Catch you around, Pops. Hello, Brian. Jake. Brian, you made it. I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. You always knew Amanda was a queer. Yeah, Amanda's like, there's like, I'm definitely also getting a little bit of the like, you know, big gay crush vibes. You're all also playing Smash. God, when are you not playing Smash? I swear, every time I turn on my fucking Switch, you're playing Smash. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out on the lake. I'd be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro. This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey!
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hey, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. Oh, shit. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Bro!
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Joseph, hello. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. You've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see your dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
Hey!
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Jake. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Oh my god, that was like a barely catchable blur dashing across the fucking screen. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Ah!
You're right. Go forth, adults. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh!
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place. So, oh my god, Amanda! She'll fit into college just fine.
Oh.
Hey, man. Hello, Matt. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of right said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Have you gotten that oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? So, I'm noticing that all of the interactions that we're having are making some reference to the number of dates that we've actually gone on with all of these characters. So I'm interested to see whether or not anything changes if we have completed Robert's date and then go back into the others, because we're technically going back to an older save file, so I doubt it, but still. Still working on it. Hello? What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. You sold us oregano, you asshole. I stare at Lucien. He knows. I know. But I am a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. And finally, Robert. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Robert. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Hey. Hey. I haven't heard from you in a bit. How have you been? Oh, I'm great. Never better. We gotta get together again sometime. Maybe watch the game or something. Yeah, that sounds cool. Come on, Robert. Give me something more than that. Let's have fun like we used to. Robert places a hand on my thigh. I mean, we could have fun. Not like that. I pull away from Robert and look him in the eyes. Robert, I miss you. Okay. Robert gets up. I'll see you around. He walks away, leaving me alone on the bench. Alone with my thoughts. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What the fuck just happened with Robert, though? Like, what was that? Was that because we flunked out of the first date or what? Like, what can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life when you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry, don't cry. I swear to God, Jake, if you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Aww.
Achievement unlocked! World's best dad! Aww. Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story. And I would be nervous about it, but I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me the same way I'll be looking out for you. Team English? Team English. It was so cute! But also, what the fuck just happened with Robert? Damn, like, the credits are rolling, but like... you know... We're just kind of like... I miss you. And then he was like, okay, bye. What the fuck, man? Ah... Fuck, see, now there's a part of me that wants to, what's it called? Go back and, like, use a guide to go through all the best endings, and then just do the last, like, best ending scene with Robert on stream. But, like, I don't know, that's a lot of work, and I have... Like, I can't spare the time right now. I gotta do school stuff. I'm behind on my shit. But, fuck. Huh. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. Oh, we are 20 minutes over time. I mean, I'd imagine for the next 6 endings, it will likely be the same, what's it called? This is not DVP by Pup, written and performed by Barry Kramer. Yeah, that's the one that we heard from the, copyright-free version of the game. What's it called? I had a train of thought, and then I super lost it when I saw the test thing. Okay, and these are all of the Kickstarter names, I'm assuming. And all of our dads. Very cute. Yes, a game from the Game Grumps, who I actually do not watch. Yeah, test company, please ignore. Aw, look at that! You're the best Pops, Amanda. I kind of wish that they kept Amanda's character in the same sprite style though, because it looks out, and now it's like they look out of place next to each other, because our player character is in the game style, and then Amanda's in a completely different art style. It's a very nice art style. I like that picture a lot. I like that drawing a lot, but they are a little bit jarring next to each other. It's like in Hive Swap Friend Sim, where there's like the fucking when they would bring like the volume 1 sprite, like Diamond sprite next to Lonks, and Lonks root at the fucking party, and it's like, whoa. Okay. And that's it. We're back to the main menu. Oh shit. I thought that like I was really happy and excited to finish, but like I'm also just like I'm a little bit unsatisfied because that, you know, Robert just kind of fucking was like, he just kind of fucked off. Well, that's the ending our choices got us. I wanted an organic playthrough and I got one. Probably gonna end up Googling Meter Candy, Robert, Meter Candy. Why are you bringing up Meter Candy here? I'm trying to fit it into the thing that we just said, but I'm not making the connection. Damn. But, I'm definitely gonna Google someone else's playthrough to get to see the best ending for Robert. Yeah, I wanna know what his best end is, but I don't have the time to play it through myself. Okay, so good shit though, good shit. Next up, tomorrow, we're back at it again with the Dream Daddy. 6 more final dates to go on. Let's see. What are the other options that we had? I believe it was Joseph and Damien that were the other 2 ties today, so I believe we'll do one of them up tomorrow. For now, we're overtime, so I've got to skedaddle. I got some fucking homework I really need to do. And, yeah. That is tonight's stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope y'all had a fun old time. We're heading into the final stretch. Oh! Something that I almost forgot to mention. It completely fucking snuck up on me. But next weekend is the 2-year anniversary of this channel. Like, that's the 2-year anniversary of the first time I started streaming. Not precisely. The exact 2-year anniversary is October 21st, which is a Monday. But next weekend is like... it's it. It totally... So we're not gonna hit the target of... starting the next Homestuck stream on that weekend, because we'll still have a lot of Dream Daddy left to do. But it will be a Pesterquest weekend. So I'm really glad we get to do at least a little bit of Homestuck for the anniversary stream weekend. I don't know what the fuck else to do for, anniversary type thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty fucking neato. That's happening next weekend. But in the meantime, this weekend, tomorrow, is continuing Dream Daddy. We're gonna do another one of these 3rd and final dates, unlock one more sweet ending, and, yeah, alright. I'm gonna hop off and do some fucking homework before I go to bed. Thanks for joining me. I hope y'all had a wonderful time. Fingers crossed I will be seeing you all right back here tomorrow to continue on our final set of Dream Daddy adventures. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you may be getting up to. And from my end of things, that is good night.